Have you ever felt like a fraud? Like you're not as competent as others think you are? That you'll be found out at any moment? This is imposter syndrome, and it's a common experience, particularly for women in leadership positions. It's that nagging voice inside your head whispering doubts, telling you that you're not good enough, smart enough, or experienced enough. This internal critic can be incredibly damaging, chipping away at your self-esteem and hindering your ability to lead effectively. Imposter syndrome can manifest in many ways. You might downplay your achievements, attributing them to luck or external factors. You might shy away from challenges, fearing that you'll be exposed as a fraud. You might overwork yourself, striving for perfection to compensate for your perceived inadequacies. All of these behaviors stem from a lack of self-belief, a fear of being found out. The insidious thing about imposter syndrome is that it often strikes those who are most successful. When you achieve a high level of success, the stakes feel higher, and the fear of failure intensifies. You might worry that you'll be exposed as a phony, that you don't deserve your accomplishments. For women in leadership roles, the experience of self-doubt can be further complicated by gender bias and exclusion. In many industries, women are still underrepresented in leadership positions, and they may face stereotypes and biases that undermine their confidence. They might encounter microaggressions, subtle forms of discrimination that convey a message of inferiority. These experiences can chip away at a woman's sense of self-worth and fuel feelings of self-doubt. When you're constantly battling against societal expectations and stereotypes, it can be challenging to maintain your confidence and assert your leadership. The pressure to prove yourself, to defy expectations, can be immense, leading to a vicious cycle of self-doubt and overwork. It's important to remember that self-doubt is a universal human experience. Everyone, regardless of gender, background, or profession, experiences moments of uncertainty and insecurity. It's a natural part of being human. The key is not to let these moments of self-doubt paralyze you. Instead, acknowledge them, learn from them, and move forward. Don't let the fear of failure prevent you from taking risks and pursuing your goals. Remember that even the most successful leaders have experienced self-doubt along the way. Section 4. The 24-hour rule. Grieving imperfection. One effective strategy for managing self-doubt is to give yourself permission to feel bad for a limited time. When those negative thoughts creep in, acknowledge them. Don't try to suppress them or pretend they don't exist. Instead, give yourself 24 hours to fully experience those feelings of self-doubt, insecurity, and disappointment. Write down your feelings, talk to a trusted friend or therapist, or simply allow yourself to wallow in your emotions. But here's the crucial part. After 24 hours, it's time to move on. Don't dwell on your mistakes or shortcomings any longer. Instead, shift your focus to the future and what you can learn from the experience. Section 5. Shifting perspective. Reframing mistakes and seeking support. Often, our self-doubt is amplified by our own perceptions. We tend to overestimate how much others notice or care about our mistakes. The reality is that most people are too wrapped up in their own lives and worries to give our perceived flaws much thought. Another helpful strategy is to role-play your insecurities. Imagine yourself in the situation that triggers your self-doubt, but this time, view it from a compassionate, objective perspective. What advice would you give to a friend going through the same thing? Don't underestimate the power of your support system. Talk to trusted friends, family members, mentors, or therapists about your feelings of self-doubt. Sharing your vulnerabilities can be incredibly liberating and empowering. Section 6. Leading with confidence. Embracing strength and positivity. Overcoming self-doubt is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It's about learning to manage those negative thoughts and developing a stronger sense of self-belief. Remember that you are capable, you are worthy, and you have something valuable to contribute. Embrace your strengths, acknowledge your accomplishments, and celebrate your successes. Surround yourself with supportive people who believe in you and your abilities. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. Everyone makes mistakes, and it's through those experiences that we learn and grow. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, follow, and check out our She's Meant to Be collection of professional development books on Amazon. She's meant to lead, she's meant to speak, and she's meant to negotiate.